Welcome to Conversations with the Editors, where we ask members of our team photography and editing related questions to hear what they have to say.
One thing that we do a lot in the post-partner studio is watch TV while we work, because we find that sometimes talking is just too distracting while we're editing wedding images. I personally have a few shows that I really like to watch while editing. My favorite is Parks and Rec because I've watched it so many times. It's just comedic gold and I can just watch it over and over and not get distracted. Have you guys seen Parks and Rec?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Only like a few episodes.
Nah, I haven't seen that.
Thomas hates anything like funny.
That's not true.
Oh, you're deprived, man.
What are you talking about?
We always have
like
to watch
funny.
serious shows. Like he's always like into like the super like really like serious and like storyline and everything.
Oh yeah, I mean, I like being like drawn into the story. Like I don't just. It's like I feel like you just like throw on The Office and you don't
It's
even.
easier to work when you're like watching something that you've seen 1,000 times and you just get a
True.
couple chuckles while you're
Okay.
working.
Yeah, like while working, sure. Like throwing on The Office is probably a little bit less distracting, but I don't know. I feel like I gotta find like a good balance. Like watching something like, well, I watched a bunch of series working at Postpartum, so I watched like Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, watch Harry Potter, and like those like they're like you get drawn in and it can be a little bit distracting.
Yeah.
But a good show, probably my favorite show to watch while editing. It was like a good balance of like being drawn in and also like not being distracting. Was Suits. Like there's like a lot of dialogue, so you don't have to be watching the whole time. And then like once in a while you like look over. I don't know. That was a good one, and it was also really long. So I feel like shows that have a lot of seasons are also good to edit to, because I don't know.
It's usually a little bit slower and like it's more story and less action.
Yeah, so you don't have to be watching the whole time, you know. Just
Totally.
like glance over once in a while, listen to the dialogue.
Yeah. Do that a lot. But Annika, I know you are the complete opposite of Thomas. You don't watch anything serious.
I don't. No, I agree with Simone. Like if you have seen the show that you want to watch like 1,000 times, like that's the perfect thing to watch, because I like have seen the Friends series like probably like 15 times because I just watch it over and over. And they're always so funny, and like obviously I know what's happening, so I don't need to stare at the screen, which I think is helpful. But like I mean, there are some days where I need to watch something brand new and it's like a little bit distracting, but it's also, I don't know, got some flavor into my TV schedule.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
I feel like I watch Friends so frequently that it's almost like past the point now where I can like put it on and like even like it's like it's not even there because it's just like background noise at this point.
We started playing Trivia Crack, and there's like so many questions about Friends on there, and I haven't seen Friends, so she always like she always gets them right, and then a question about Friends comes on.
It's like the easiest questions though. Like it's literally like
I know there's like someone named Rachel.
He has no idea.
Oh my gosh, Thomas.
I know that they're like friends.
It's like who plays Rachel in Friends, and
okay, I know
like,
that's Jennifer Aniston, right?
Oh, good job.
Good job. Wow.
It's like the easiest questions, and he like has no idea. But I don't know. Friends is good. The Office is good. Watch the Mindy
Brooklyn
Project.
Nine-Nine.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Love 9-9.
New seasons
9-9?
on Netflix.
Yeah. That's good.
There's like 10 episodes that came out. I know. I watched them all already.
9-9 goes so fast though. I feel like I watched that whole season or the whole series like in 3 days. It's like short episodes.
Yeah. That's the problem. Like that one goes by so fast. Whereas like Friends in the Office, there's so many seasons that it takes like a little bit.
Yeah.
9-9's like done in like 3 days.
And the older TV, like it was probably better because there's like 50 episodes in one season, and there's always like 10 seasons.
Yeah.
They just go forever.
Yeah.
So
what is like the opposite of productive TV for you guys? Mine was Game of Thrones. I tried watching that at work and it was the worst.
I will have to agree with that one.
That was
It just like it's too intense. Like that huge battle in like season, like the last season, it's like I'm trying to edit and it's like, holy crap. Like it's just so intense.
Yeah. Those are
Next
my
thing you
slowest
know,
enemies
like
ever.
an hour goes by and it's like, what am I doing? You just get like so drawn in.
Yeah.
That's a no for me. I'm obsessed with like result shows, like competition shows. So if I'm watching like American Idol or
AGT.
America's Got Talent, yeah, I get so invested and drawn in. And sometimes there's like the tearjerker episodes, so that I'm crying, and it's distracting.
Yeah, anything that like gets your emotions going, it's like you get sucked in and you don't even realize that you've been watching it for 30 minutes and not been like, you haven't done anything productive.
Yeah.
I feel like the last season of the Mindy Project, I was really sucked in and I could not focus because there was just like so many emotional things happening. I'm pretty sure I vocalized it a lot too.
You did. Constantly.
I couldn't hold back. I couldn't, it was too much. So that was probably a little bit too much while working.
Yeah. Although, so like on the contrary to like some of those things, me and Thomas, we watched like a few horror movies. There was like a couple weeks where we
on Halloween.
On Halloween.
We
Wait,
binged.
it went after Halloween too. We watched a few more after.
Yeah. What did we watch?
We watched
I have no idea.
the one with that actor that we really like. You know, movies.
Oh yeah, that one, right?
That one with the actor, the person.
Oh, crap. What is it called?
I don't know.
Didn't we watch Sinister?
We did watch that one, yeah, and The Witch.
Oh right, The Witch. We watched. Oh crap.
Did you watch the one
Midsummer.
Midsummer. Yeah.
Is that the cult one?
Yeah, that's like the cult one. It was pretty messed up. I had to like.
Yeah, those ones are intense. But for some reason, like horror, like I work really fast with horror. I think it's because like my heart beats going and like, like have to like run away.
Adrenaline going.
Yeah, and it's like I don't want to like 100% pay attention to it because I'm like I don't want to admit that I'm actually scared.
Oh my god.
It's like I'm editing, so I'm not scared.
Yeah.
When I first started at Postpartner, I started watching Nashville, that like country drama, whatever. Mm-hmm. And I probably spent like maybe 5 hours straight watching the series one day. And I was so invested in the characters, and like probably in the 5 hours, like 10 characters die that were like really important. And I remember like going home. Yeah, spoiler alert. And I was driving home from work and I was like so sad. I was so invested in the characters, and I was talking to my husband and I was like, oh, like this person, like they passed away and then this person's sick. And he's like, how do you know these people? I'm like, oh, like they're on the TV show I was watching. So I feel like watching TV is good, but when you get emotionally invested and it affects your life, it's a little bit sad.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone's different though. You guys definitely seem like you don't like the emotion. When I say you guys, I mean you girls.
Yeah, honestly.
The scary, like, and like you guys watching those horror movies, I don't know how you did that. That would have been
honestly
traumatizing.
Dude, in high school, I just watched so many horror movies with the boys that eventually just become desensitized. It's like nothing scares you, and you're just like,
oh my gosh.
Googling like we'd go over to my friend's house, just go into his basement, brew up some like pizza pops, grab some beer, and just Google scariest movie in the whole world, and then we just like, play that movie.
No wonder you can just like totally close it off when you're working.
Yeah, I don't know.
So scary. I would not be able to work because I'd be like too scared.
Yeah,
it wouldn't work.
Same.
Me and Thomas have some weird issues that we have unresolved, so that's probably why.
Honestly, like Simone and I, we were watching Ozark. I don't want to like spoil anything, but
I'm watching it right now, so don't say anything.
Okay. There was like one really intense moment, and Simone's like,
done.
Like freaking out. She's like, and I'm like, sorry, wait, what's going on? Like, what? Why are you freaking out? She's just like,
I needed a break, so we couldn't watch it for.
Yeah, and it was
watch it for like a week.
It was the episode, right? Like the episode before the series finale, or
finale.
Yeah, the series finale, like the last season that's out right now.
Yeah,
and we watched it, and it was like ended on like a cliffhanger, and Simone was like, I need a break, I can't watch this right now. And so we like waited days to watch it, and I was like, oh my gosh, can we just watch it? I want to know what happens. She's like, I need to recover from that.
I can't handle intense things.
Live for it. I can't wait. Cool. Well, all the shows that we watch will be in the show notes. So if anybody wants to edit and watch TV or movies, take your pick. Me and Thomas's will be a little bit weird and probably some horror mixed in there. And Simone and Annika's will be much more accessible and more fun.
So true.
Well, we will see you next week. Bye.
Thanks for listening to Conversations with the Editors. Be sure to check out the show notes for everything we referenced in the podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. See you next week.